Hey guys, welcome back to Yanya Caballista City Skater. Again, I'm Insetic, and with me is Blank Tester.
Hey!
Alright, so, last time, we got through level 5. We fought King Gawoo, and then suddenly, everything faded into a bright light, and said something was wrong. And now we've unlocked Flipside. So, once you beat all 5 missions on Frontside, head over to Flipside, and you'll then play the 5 levels again, but kind of with a new gameplay style. So the final battle with King Gawoo, well, I mean, here's the plot explanation, which you already know is going to be
The
wacky.
Paratu, I believe it's called?
Yeah. So, you fought King Gawoo 1, and everything got sucked away, and you're still in New San Francisco, but everything's backwards, so it's mirrored levels.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Gawoo turned into ghosts, but you still defeat them the same way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't think of what that means. That means nothing. But,
okay.
So, here's how the gameplay works in Flipside. You have access to the whole level, and all of the Gawoo spawn off the bat. Or at least, 20 Gawoo spawn in the level, and you have to take them all out before the timer counts down.
Okay.
Instead of having to defeat them kind of in stages. And
so instead of waves, we just get all of them all at once.
Yeah.
So this is what it should have been from the get-go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, I like this. I like Flipside. It's still pretty good gameplay, and when the challenges arrive, they're usually, kind of better challenges, because they have to deal with trying to find a good line through the Gawoo and, defeating ones to get more time and whatever, while tackling the harder guys who might take 3 or 4 jumps instead of dealing with 1 or 2 bullshit guys.
Right.
Of course, the Prison Island level still manages to pretty much almost ruin itself, but hey, that's 2 for 2 at doing that now, so it's something you'll kind of have to accept.
Yeah. I got a question. So I see Clarice is the character.
Yeah.
She has these head wing things.
Yep.
Do those do anything? Does she have it looks like she has a slow fall speed, but I think everybody does.
Yeah.
That's no different, right?
Maybe it slows her fall a small amount, but yeah, everyone already, you just said it.
Everybody already has.
Yeah, slow fall speed. Though another thing is that when you start at Flipside, the enemies in the first couple levels will be at lower levels again. Like, you're dealing with level 2, 3, and 4 dudes here. Instead of it, at the end of Frontside, you were dealing with level 8 and 9 dudes.
Yeah.
So it backs it down a little bit. Of course, it's gonna,
go back up to the high level stuff when you get there.
Yeah.
Again. That's kind of odd, I think. I feel like it would have made more sense if, you got to pick which mode to start on, and then you just unlocked the other one. You got to pick, do you want to start on Frontside or Flipside, and then when you start on Flipside, you unlock Frontside afterwards. Or something like that, instead of just, forcing you to go through Frontside and then forcing you to go through Flipside, because one of them is just, it has this level, if it was going to force you either way, maybe they should have paced it out a little bit more and made it at the end of Frontside you were fighting level 5 dudes, and at the end of Flipside you'd be fighting level 9 dudes, and start where you were. You were about to say, I think, level progression or something. Yeah.
With Frontside, and them
just having it continue.
Them locking you out of certain areas until you defeat the wave is, that makes sense. You don't want to throw them the whole area at once. Now that we've seen the whole place, then we can have access to it and know where to go.
Right.
But, yeah, maybe the levels could have been scaled across the entire campaign. And also, in every Flipside, there's always King Gawoo again.
Oh.
He'll take the place of a regular dude, and so he'll be in there as well. But he won't be moving around. He'll just be standing still, but he'll have a lot more health.
So you have to go up there to fight him.
Yeah. Which,
kind of
is alright. He gives you back more time.
I guess, okay.
He'll give you back 15 seconds or so. Obviously, just like in Frontside, as you defeat Gawoo, you get more time. Otherwise, it would be completely impossible. Yeah, and he's always going to be level 11 or 12.
Okay.
30
now
seconds.
He's ripped.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Yeah.
So we
here's
just
the last guy.
we just take care of the last dude with a minute to spare, and boom. Of course, again, these weren't my first time playing the levels. I got them down so I could do them well.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah?
Is Clarice your wife?
So, here's how Flipside works. You don't have to defeat all the Gawoo. It's not all or nothing.
Okay.
You can end the level having, defeated 10 of them, and it'll give you 10 out of 20, and it'll increase your progression along the Flipside campaign. And at certain percentages of defeating all the Gawoo in total, 20 across the 5 levels, so 100, it'll unlock the next level.
Weird.
So, I think as long as you defeat 10 Gawoo in a run, if you start over, they're all there again. You'll get level 2, and then if you defeat, 20, 25 overall across the first 2 levels, you get level 3. But you need to beat all 100 Gawoo in the 5 levels to unlock the the ending.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show you guys me getting all 20 in one run.
My question was going to be, is Clarice your waifu? But now I see Clarice is definitely not your waifu. Granny B.
Yeah, it doesn't compare Jack to Granny B, and oh man, I knew I'd have to play Granny B eventually. Oh well, the game's explaining it here.
Oh,
explaining what I was saying.
Why wouldn't they explain that before you got to that menu? I mean, what's a roundie?
Remember the roundie are the ones where...
Oh, roundies the ones, yeah, okay.
The Gawoo, the Gawoo
Just
that
go
show
there.
up in the specific levels back in front side should only show up there in flip side again. So
Okay.
level 3 will have the Swabbies. Prison Island will have all the toppers again. I knew I'd have to play Granny B eventually, and man, I grinded this out so much. You missed 20 minutes of me trying to get a perfect run and just failing at it. God,
she
she's
suck?
the worst character. She's like the joke character. She has terrible stats. If she falls over, she takes so long to get up. You'll see that once or twice in this run.
I saw
Clarice just straight up had better stats than Granny.
no bonus for Granny at all.
None. Though I guess Granny would be easier to unlock, considering you had to get to the end of the tutorial to get Clarice.
I remember.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. Better not fall over a lot.
I remember in the I think it's in the booklet it says that Granny was a legendary skater.
Yeah.
And I assumed that would mean she'd have insanely good stats.
Or, well, she had been skating since World War II,
That's true.
Maybe she had legendary stats back in the day, but old age just does this to you,
Yeah.
It's painful and terrible, but it's part of the human process.
Why does she have a baby?
She likes looking after her grandkids.
Oh. I guess she is a granny.
Yeah.
That's good. I guess.
Yeah.
Boom. Fuck you, Roundy.
All the
feel racist
characters
just
also
saying that.
all the characters also have special, unique, I guess, decals or whatever that comes out when you do flip tricks and whatever.
Huh.
But
I hadn't really been noticing.
only she does those
Yeah.
yellow kind of circle and dashes. It's
Yeah.
I don't know, not really
it
something you can put a lot of.
It kind of
focus
looks cool, I guess.
on. Yeah. All right, so here's the King Gawoo. And did you look up in the sky? What the shit was that?
Yeah, I don't know what any of that was.
Was that Earth
time I
as
see
of billions of years ago?
No, that was our early sun. This is what she sees. She's remembering what it was like
Oh yeah.
about
Before anything walked the
about
Earth.
3.5 billion years ago. That's
Before
what it
the
looked
Earth
like.
had completely formed.
Well, before it had been completely cooled. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was there. Okay.
Jeez, it's like a rusted iron door before you pour WD-40 on it or whatever.
I use WD-50 actually.
Oh, does it work better?
No, I have no idea. I don't even know if WD-50 is a thing.
Oh,
I don't know anything about
yeah.
anything.
Anything at all.
Yeah, that was a stupid joke.
I drift through life just not questioning or
Yeah.
considering anything.
I've never even thought about anything. You ask me questions, and this is literally just like physics responses. Like my brain isn't computing at all.
I'm kind of actually in just like a deep coma, but I'm awake just enough to, answer questions.
Right. What I'm saying is like you know like if you were to like squeeze the air out of a bag, it would make a noise. That's the same thing that happens when I'm answering a question. Like air is passing over my windpipe, and my lips just happen to move in a way to make a noise.
Yeah.
That sounds like an answer, but right now I'm not even thinking. This is literally just sounds. Like I could be a bag of rocks.
Yeah. All right.
Boom.
So,
Dead. Oh shit.
10%, then 25%. So you'd have to defeat 25 out of 40 Gawoo across the 2 levels to get level 3 open. But again, I'm gonna show you me getting all 20.
Wow, you only barely got the top time there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you were off by like 0.3 seconds.
And did you note how fast I was going?
Yeah.
I was charging ahead because again,
lightning speed
with
for
Granny. You had to play perfect or you'd start getting in trouble.
Or you'd get fucked.
But again, Flipside starts out pretty easily. You might play the first level and probably not get all 20, but you'd probably still get like 10 guys at least. And then as you played more and figured out a path and got the tricks down, it's fun. It's fun. It's a little tactical. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yanya Cabalista's gone back to being fun.
For now.
For now. See you next episode.